Hey, y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. I am back, and today is an exciting day. So when you get here, say hello. If you don't see a red box right there, that means you're catching the replay. Some people want to know that. My name is Amy from A to Z Designs, and it feels like I have been away forever, y'all. We are back from Jamaica Mon. They say that, Mon, at the end of everything that they say. But I'm here. I hope you're well. Make sure you put exclamation point, you know, that line with the dot, and then notify, Notify, after the exclamation point. We're going to catch up. We're going to craft. We're going to use our club transfer. I want to do some watercoloring with it. So let's check it out. Hey, Brenda Brown and Lorena. Y'all, I am back. Today is the day. Today is March 5th. Thank you, Donna, Michelle Pryor. Hey, friend. Make sure you comment the word. Don't comment anything yet because I haven't hooked it up. Hold on. I had a great time on our vacation. We're going to start by painting this, actually. Our little butterfly guy. You can find him on Etsy, along with all of the other coordinating cutouts that go along with our club transfer. Everything changes. We're going to use this right here. So you're going to get all of the cutouts that go along with this. I actually have them in the bag. Thanks. These are all of the cutouts. So that's like well, it's like a whole kit. Okay. So now comment the word perks. P-E-R-K-S. Let's get started, y'all. Club. This is technically club project number 2. Because we've already done, I showed y'all club project number 1 when I was away. But I'll talk about all the stuff, y'all. There's so much stuff. Like, for real, for real. So I want to start by painting this, I think, in bright white. So let's get that started. Oh, thanks. I'm so glad that you're here, Patricia Watkins. Yes, I got a tan, y'all. I did, y'all, wear sunscreen every day. I did. So I will say this, I didn't burn. So I tanned. Okay. But I am so glad to be back. I wasn't sure, y'all, that I was going to make it on here to do a video tutorial today. But I got all of my stuff unpacked, washed, and repacked for my next trip tomorrow. I'm a traveling fool, y'all. A traveling fool. So Zach will be taking care of y'all for the next couple of days. All right, that is good enough. I'm going to just close this up and we're going to dry this and get started. Trip was wonderful, y'all. Jamaica was gorgeous. The ocean, like the whole, like beach area was like, what is the word? It was like blocked off, I guess, to like just our resort. And we just like literally walked out our balcony, one of our balconies, and I don't know, walked maybe 50 steps and we were on the beach. And then right after that was the ocean. And it was like several different colors of blue. It was really, really pretty. So let me know, y'all, if you got your notifications. Make sure you comment exclamation point notify. Yes, Missy, I have the cutouts. They're on Etsy. So all you have to do is comment the word perks, P-E-R-K-S, and that message is going to send you a lot of information today. There's Mr. Zach. But Zach did think the beach in Jamaica and the ocean was a lot prettier versus the Dominican Republic. So yes. I did. I wore my sunscreen. Thanks, Lorena. Yes, busy day. Today's been a crazy day, y'all, because we released our Perks members subscription, Perks membership. So now what you can do today is you can comment the word Perks. Check your messenger because you can join for $20. You get $20 product credit. You get 30% off all of the chalk products, and a lot of other perks and promotions specifically for y'all. Today, it is live, and I am blown away at the return or the sign-ups, whatever, the members that have already signed up today, and it is only 3:27 p.m. Central. Like, oh, happy day. So if you are not a part of my Perks member community, let the games and the fun begin, because you need to get there. Oh, yes, Amy. Amy mentioned that Zach likes the new color of the month, which is Bite Me. I don't have it yet. It is our it's basically like our candy apple, which is our brighter red, and I don't know where it is in my drawer, but it is candy apple, and it's like this, a little bit brighter, but it's shimmer. So Zach is very excited. Hi, Colleen. So comment perks, y'all, so you can now stay a customer and shop our Chalk website for 30% off all of the products for only $20. And you get $20 to spend every month that you're active. And there's like a free toolkit exclusively for you right now if you spend $75, which also if you spend $75, you unlock the color of the month, which is, it's called Bite Me. Which is the shimmer red. You can purchase that. There's a whole ton of things. There is a promotion going on right now. Buy 3 transfers, get 1 free. Like, I came back and this morning I was like this. Like, I was a mad woman for like a couple of hours getting everything out to y'all and moving on down my to-do list. So I applied wax to this. Okay, I want to get that out of the way. We are going to hop over here. This is called a palette sign. So if you become a Perks member, you want to sign up for 20 bucks. You get, this is a Chalk product. Okay, so this is our 9x12 palette sign. You would get this at 30% off. Okay. So check that out. I took mine that I had painted black a while ago, and I painted it white. Okay, so I kind of like, what is that word? Repurposed my palette sign. Oh, I know, Michelle. The names are absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So I want to dry this right now. And I see the little section right here. Hold on, I need to go over that. The mosquito, Lavon, that's hilarious. I know, Heather, we need to chat, and I'm getting on a plane tomorrow morning. My life is crazy right now. We will, I promise you. Maybe tomorrow, once I land. We are going 90 miles an hour. We have to go to the boys' school tonight for their presentation. Then we got to gather all the items for their play. And then we have reading homework, and we have spelling homework. And we got to cook dinner in between all that. I am off to Kissimmee, Florida for Mastermind. I'm in Brooke Riley with Refab's Mastermind, so I'm going to be there for the rest of the week. Very, very excited. Almost like so excited, like I'm giddy inside. Do you like know whenever you get so excited about something, you're just like, that's how I feel. Somebody told me if Perks is working. That would be awesome. Thanks, Cindy Turner. Okay, so I had a little red saying down here. I used this back in Valentine's with our wings, our angel wings. And you could see the red coming through the board. I needed to cover it up. But what we're going to do next is we're going to have to wax this entire board because we did paint it. I know. I'm very excited, Heather. Just very busy. Hey, Dana Graham. There's so many of y'all right here that I'm looking at who are part of our Perks members. Like, we have taken our goal with our Perks member list and kicked it in the butt. Today. Already. In just a couple of hours. So, y'all, it's pretty awesome. Like, I am so glad you guys are excited for this. the exclusivity of it, like, y'all are going to get some special stuff. Like, it's pretty awesome. Be happy, be proud. Okay. All right. So I'm adding wax to this because we're going to put a transfer on here to create like the background look. And hopefully it works. But we've got a lot to do here, right here today. So I'm going to take Explore, Dream, Discover. This is on the Chalk website for 50% off. Okay, under specials. So go check out all the specials. Zach will be taking care of y'all for the next couple of days. So this did have cut lines, and I had already cut it, I believe. Yes, I'd used this before. This is an older transfer, but something spoke to me about this. Oh, I don't know, y'all. This. Not script, not... It reminds me of like a dictionary. So I'm going to add it to the back of this. Because why not? There's Cindy. She's a Perks member. Stacy, did you sign up for Perks member yet? Type in Perks to make sure you get all of the information. Okay, so now we're going to take this. I'm going to see how this is going to fit. Make sure it's right side up. And I'm going to lay this, I think, right here. I think right here. So see what I'm doing? I'm going to create a background. So let's see how it goes. Thanks, Cindy. Shimmer's coming up. Dana, girlfriend, you are so correct. I mean, we have not even discussed his project, so one can only imagine. All right, so I think I'm going to do black. Yes, I'm going to do black. I had a second thought first. I had a second thought for a second, for a moment. That makes sense. So I'm going to take my squeegee and I'm going to drag this paste all over the transfer itself. Basically what you're doing is you're covering up the, what do you call it? Silk screen. Because anytime you can see through your transfer, that is where the silk screen is. So if you grab a color and you push it through there with your squeegee, it's going to show up on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to need to keep that there. Jean jacket, would you, same as a t-shirt? Amy, I would do 350, yes, but you may need to do multiple 30 seconds, if that makes sense. Heat setting a jean jacket, multiple 30 seconds. Okay, so this is what we have so far. My wrist doesn't turn like that, but I'm creating a background, and then we're going to, like, make a mess of it, I guess. All right, so I am going to clean this before I lay it down again. And by spraying it with water, grabbing my board eraser. Hi, Eva. Make sure y'all comment the word Perks so that you can join my Perks membership. $20 a month. You get $20 back every month, and you get 30% off all of the Chalk products, y'all. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so the black paste is messy. Okay, so, I mean, you may want to just take this to the sink or have like, you could even have like a Tupperware full of water, a bowl. That's what I'm trying to say. That way you can just dip your squeegee in there and wring it out. Now, I do have a wipe. Trying to get all of that extra off here. This, I'm just doing this on the, what do you call it? Non-sticky side. Okay. Let me spray that. Okay, let's go over it one more time. And then we're going to flip it over and we're going to do the same thing on the back because we do want to make sure that the back of the transfer is clean as well. Okay. And then we're going to take a paper towel and wipe off all of this like dirty water. Okay, because like I said, the black is messy. I should stop being a designer and become a Perks member, then get more to club members, it seems. Not necessarily. Designer gets really the best deal because you get 40% off. So I would stay right where you are, Linda. If you have any additional questions, you can message me. Hey, Sharon. But great question. Okay, done. Now we're going to go back and fuzz it again. Okay, because we took all the lint off the first time. The lint we put on the first time, like I'm doing here, we just removed it by cleaning it. Okay, my hands are very messy. You're welcome, Linda. So this is applying lint to the back, and it's kind of taking away some of the stickiness of the transfer. And then I want to make sure that this first part is dry. So I'm basically going to bump this right up against it. Okay, so that part is done. It was great. No worries, Linda. Sharon, it was great. Okay, so let me just put this right here and go right underneath it. And we're going to do this probably a couple of times because I want to be able to bring it all the way down to the bottom. But first, I want to make sure that I don't have any air bubbles that can cause my paste to bleed, okay? So hit the heart button for me if you can. Grab your black paste or whatever color that you're using. And we're gonna have to clean it again, friends. And I'm just applying the paste to the section that has all of the silkscreen, which in this case is majority of this transfer. All right, put all of my excess back in the jar, and we're gonna peel it up like so, okay? So that's what we have so far. Okay, that's what we're creating. Did you see how they're saying the honeycomb frame also fits in the board? I did, Linda. Isn't that awesome? All right, so that's set aside. Grab this again, spray it. Let me grab a wipe here. Yes, our honeycomb frame is pretty awesome. All right, I'm just taking off some of this, like the majority of it, okay? And then I'm gonna spray it again, and we're going to wipe it with our board eraser. These come to a pack. Wiping off all of that, like silkscreen. We're going over the silkscreen. And then we're gonna flip it over, and we're gonna do the exact same thing to the back. And then we probably will do it one more. Ooh, that's so loud. Cindy, designers will always get like the best deal because you are going to get 40% off. So that's completely 100% up to you. Y'all. But you can send me a message and we can chat about it if you'd like. Hi, Karen. So make sure y'all comment perks. We had something new start today, March 5th, until forever, right? So if you're watching this on the replay, it still applies. It's not just March 5th. All right, so we got that done. So now we're going to use this one more time on our board. but we need to fuzz it and take off all of this water, okay? So, applying lint to the back because we took it off, right? But let me just make sure this is dry. I did, Shirley. We had a great time on our trip. I was very, very tired yesterday, and I slept like a champ. I slept better last night than I did the entire trip. So, there's that. Okay, that is dry. So now what we're going to do is apply this, I think, one last time. Okay, so grab our board here. Find make sure it's right side up. Find the bottom. And put it right there. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Because there is space in between the very bottom and, hold on. I have placement tape somewhere, y'all. Just a second. There is space between. Okay, awesome. That is just fabulous. Not sticky enough. There it is. I'll show you. Hold on. Okay. So I'm going to go about there. Okay, so if you look at the top, you see the space between the top and where it first starts? I want that same look at the bottom. So I'm going to just kind of cover up that little section, and I'm going to grab a mini squeegee, and we are going to flip this around. And I'm going to work away from the tape so that I don't get it under the tape. And we'll have our background done. I'm trying to be careful so I don't go over the over the edge. Aw, hi Denise, thank you so much. Hi Janet. Y'all, make sure you go sign up for our Perks membership. You are going to love it. We're saving you money. Comment Perks. There's a ton of information. All right, so I'm going to peel this off. Yes. And lay this over here. Okay, so now we have the background. Isn't that neat? It's different. It's very different for me. Okay, we're going to need this again. So I'm going to set the board aside. And we're going to start working with our butterfly. So the butterfly transfer, y'all, is part of the March Club kit. Okay. Now, if you want to join Perks, the Perks membership, you're going to get your club kit for $17.19, not $21.99. So you actually save money on that. Okay. So go check that out. You're definitely going to want to take advantage of that. Hi, Carol Conrad. Oh, yay, Lisa. Awesome. All right, so we're going to start with our March Club transfer. I'm going to peel it off. I've already waxed my wood surface. You can find our club cutouts on Etsy. Just comment the word Perks. It'll take you there. And I am going to fuzz this so that I can apply lint to the back of this. And then I'm going to take this and we're going to just line it up here on our butterfly. Just like so. Okay. And then what we're going to do next is grab some water. Hold on. Thanks, Mindy. Mindy, did you go sign up for Perks membership? Okay, so what I'm going to do, because we are going to be doing some watercoloring. Y'all, we're going to get really fancy with this. So y'all just sit back and relax. I'm going to grab Dune, and we're going to take Dune over this entire thing so that it gives us the outline of the butterfly so that we can stay in the lines. Because this butterfly is sectioned off, so we can use, I don't know, I think it's just going to be easier for us to use multiple colors. It'll be easier for me to determine like where I want the colors placed. I don't know. I think so. I could be completely wrong. That's just my first go at it. Looking at it, okay? All right, so that is done. We're done with Dune. We're going to lift it off like this and peel it off. So that's what we have so far. Okay, yes, I will show you. There is no Chockable shape this month. Hi, Kathleen. Did you sign up for Perks membership? I'll show you, Janet, here in just a second. Let me set this over here. And here we go again, y'all. We need to clean our transfer because we are going to lay it down once we finish coloring everything and bring it to life. So I do want to clean this. I did grab another board eraser because I don't have a sink in here to take it over to my sink and wipe and clean off the board eraser that has all of the black velvet on it. Okay. So the club kit for March is actually an ink project. Okay, so many of y'all have been wanting to try ink, and March is a great month to try it. Kathleen, send me a message. You're a current club member, so all you have to do is just join Perks, the Perks membership. It's $20 to join. You get $20 in product credit, almost like immediately, a couple hours after. And then you get 30% off the website, 30% off all the chalk products. If you want to keep club, there's nothing you have to do. You just sign up for Perks membership, and then your club, when it comes out every month, is going to be $17.19 versus $21.99. Okay? I know, Linda, I meant to grab a bucket. So let me show you what you actually get whenever you do subscribe to the club. You're going to get this bag. I actually did this as a project already. So it's double-sided, okay? Then you're going to get this right here. Do you get Club with Perks? You have to pay for it separately, Amy, but it is discounted. You're going to get Shimmer Gold ink, which is what you see right here in the bag, or on the bag. You're going to get Couture Coral ink, and then Meadow ink. Isn't that awesome? So you get the bag, you get the colors, you get the transfer, and if you sign up for the very first time for club, you get a mini squeegee. Pretty awesome stuff, y'all. Okay, this is done. All right, so now I got to clear the way. Hey, Denise. We need to make room because we're about to get really colorful. I wanted to use very vibrant colors. So I'm going to put this back here for right now because we're going to use that again. And I want to make sure I have room for everything. This can go in here. We are going to need the wax. So we're going to use these colors right here. Teal, Coral, Bumblebee, Raspberry Sorbet, and then a color that was one of the colors of the month a while ago. I am using purple. I am going to use purple. Yay, Patricia, you already spent your Perks credit awesome, my friend. So every month after your payment goes through, you'll get that $20 credit. Isn't that awesome? Genius, right? Okay. Let's see what order we're going to do this in. So I am going to grab all the things. I need lots of paintbrushes today. Okay. We are going to start by, I'm going to grab some color trays, and we're going to see, we may need to water some of this down, but the whole idea with using the Dune, as far as going over it, even though you guys know you can't see it, is that anywhere anywhere that you see Dune right now, once we paint all of this and we go back over it with our black velvet, like, Dune is going to end up being black velvet. This is allowing me to go out of the lines if I need to, because it's going to be covered. Like, the outside of the lines is going to be covered. I hope that makes sense, y'all. And if not, you'll just have to wait and see, because it'll make sense. Okay, let me dry this real quick. Mindy, everything will be, if you want the club colors of the month, you can purchase them on the website now, because you get 30% off. It will be, the credit is applied to the chalk website. Thanks, Linda. Hi, Carolyn Zeal. Thanks, Julianne. I love these colors. Make sure you guys go sign up for perks. All right, I dried that because I want to go back over this so that it is nice and like solid. I don't know how, I can't explain solid, but like not a light coat. If that makes sense. All right, so we're going to go in with teal. And do these little guys. Okay. Then we're going to take our yellow. I got big paintbrush here. And we're going to cover up these little dots. And just create your own, I don't know. Create your own butterfly, y'all. Okay? Doesn't have to be this way. You do you. Okay. Yellow, yellow. And what do y'all call that when both sides are the same? Is that symmetrical? I don't know. If you're a designer, will we be able to purchase the monthly club transfer, or will we still receive it? You can purchase it on the 15th. Kimberly, I don't understand what's going on with that. Yay, you did? Perks has a monthly fee of $20. So I was trying to find my new cutout of the week. Hold on, y'all. This is the gumball. This is the Shamrock gumball machine. This you can also find when you comment Perks. Look at that. Isn't that super cute? So we've done 3 weeks of St. Patty's cutouts. That's the cutout of the week. So there's kind of a theme, right? So that's kind of fun. Y'all, I don't know what to do with this. All right, so I haven't used the coral or the purple. So why don't we do, Let's do coral next. No, purple. Yay, Deborah, I saw that. Thank you so much. Okay, so, Kimberly, it looks like you'll now get notifications. That's what the message said. All right, here goes nothing. So I'm going to paint all of this here in our purple. And y'all, this technique where you color it in with different shades or different colors, it takes a little bit, but the results, you won't be able to stop doing this technique. Some of our transfers really make it easy to do this. Okay, there we go. Yes, Kimberly, check tomorrow. We'll see if Zach goes live. Well, I don't know. He has baseball, but we'll see. He might. Okay, so I just did the, what was this called, y'all? Sincerely Yours. No, this was not a color of the month. You could actually earn this for free. Okay, so that's what I did so far. Yes, Lisa, it does. Especially this transfer. It really gives you the good lines. That's a great way to say it. Paint by number, color by number. Have y'all seen those? You can do stickers now by number. I was really into that a while ago. I don't know if it's still a thing. The boys were even into it. I remember taking them on a trip on a plane, and they were doing this sticker one. Okay, so we've got that. Now, I need more suggestions. Thank you. Yeah, so we're doing kind of the same concept as this butterfly right here. This butterfly right here, that's a round. That's on Etsy. So are those cutouts right there. But we're kind of doing the same concept as that. Okay. Do designers need to sign up for a club, or will still be included in monthly purchase? Kathy, no, you will need to sign up for club separately, in addition to. All right, y'all, we haven't used coral. But I don't know that I want all of this to be coral. So what if we do part of it? And you're gonna need paintbrushes. You might need some really thin paintbrushes. The one I'm using right now, the bristles are like all over the place. I probably need to switch. But so far for this one, it's working out. Okay, there's that one. Okay, next, let's do another teal. A bigger butterfly right there. That one is on Etsy. Kimberly, my trip was awesome. It was. It rained the last night we were there. And it didn't rain any other time. It was very, very nice. We ate a lot of jerk chicken. They had really good Italian food. We really enjoyed, well, I did the Italian restaurant. We had Asian. We had French. It was good. They had escargot. Zach ate that. Not me, jelly bean. All right, let's do this one, and let's do this one. We had a cabana one day. We hung out in the pool. We hung out in our little private area pool, swim-up pool. Went to the beach for a little bit one day. We did not go off the resort this time. We were just lazy. Hanging out. We watched some of the shows. Went to the different, like, bars they had there on site. There were a lot of weddings. A lot of weddings. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Exclamation point notify, Lisa. Try that. Okay? Paint by numbers. I know, Michelle. Much bigger. Oh, that one has like a sister that's bigger. This butterfly over here. Yes. That's probably what you're referring to. There is, that's called the 2Etched butterflies, and those are actually on sale right now under specials on the Chalk website. And it is buy 3 transfers, get 1 free. And then we have the butterfly cutouts on Etsy, along with the frame that you see right there. Okay, this paintbrush is going in the trash. Okay, so let's do this. And okay, so now we need to incorporate something else. I just don't know what. Let's do this bottom row in teal. Now remember, anywhere that you see dune on this, if you accidentally get your color on it, that's fine because it's going to show up as black velvet when it's all said and done. Because we are going to go back over it. Okay, I want to put a little bit of purple right there in the center. Kimberly wants to know, how does everybody like the Tuesday tips in the VIP group? I love it, Kimberly. Thank you so much for doing that. I did release one of them. I think you posted 2. Can I save one for next week? I love that idea. All right, so there is the top portion. Almost completed. I'm getting heavy-handed, y'all, with my painting. I can feel it. Slow down. Slow down. Everyone's outside mowing their yard today. It's like, y'all weren't doing that last week or the week before, the week before. Okay, so here's the top portion of the butterfly. Woo woo! Okay, thank you. Thanks, Wendy. All right, so now we're going to hop down here to the bottom, and I need a different paintbrush for the purple because that one is too big, and I was getting sloppy with my painting. But we definitely missed y'all. All right, we need to incorporate some more yellow. And then we have some teal I think we need to add in. We've got a lot of the coral at the top, so I don't know how much more I'm going to put at the bottom, because I don't want to overload it in pink. Okay, so that is done. I know it's been quiet, right? Hi, Karen. Thank you so much. Oh, I haven't used the darn raspberry sorbet, y'all. Shoot. Okay, well, you're about to get plastered all over this part. So get ready. This reminds me of like magenta, kind of hot pink. Just when I thought I had it all together, I was wrong. Concentration. All right. There we go. Now we're bringing more of that in. Okay. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. Now what? More yellow. Spring rainbow colors, Michelle. Yes, you're right. All right, I'm adding more yellow. Y'all, this is exactly what I needed this afternoon, is to come on here and hang out with y'all. This morning was a little chaotic. I call this my therapy right here. What I'm doing. Okay. Let's add a little bit of coral right here. And then over here. Now we have 3 more. Purple. Purple is my favorite color. In case you didn't know. Hi, Vicki. How are you? I'm back. Back for a short time. Make sure that you guys comment perks. Today we launched our perk program. You get 30% off all of your chalk products. It's $20 a month. You get $20 back almost immediately to apply to your purchase. Lots of other fun things. There's an exclusive perks pack for y'all. You can get free gifts. The $75 order, you can add the color of the month, which is a shimmer red, like a candy apple red, with $75 purchase. There's just a lot of goodness. Okay, I need more this color. So you'll have to check your messenger, your Facebook Messenger, and there will be a message that I send to you with all the information. So check it out. Okay, coming down to the final stretch, y'all. Y'all hear the lawnmowers? We had our lawn mowing people show up today, so I guess it was like the start of let's mow our grass. Time to mow the grass, y'all. All right, I'm gonna do one more coral. Right here in this big section, and I promise you we're getting there, as you can see. Now there are little dots on the outside of the bottom section of this butterfly. I think I may do those purple, maybe. Like this. Look. Thanks, Michelle. No, Susan. Perks does not pertain to designers. Hi, Brenda Perry. I hope you're well. Trip was awesome. Okay, so because I want the body of the butterfly to be... actually, no. We're going to do Storm for the body. I need to figure out, though, what color for the dots, y'all. Maybe we do those. I don't know. There you go, Karen. Okay, so I want to do the body of the butterfly in Storm. If y'all have told me what color, I apologize. Yellow dots. All right, Shirley, you're the first comment I saw. So if you said something earlier, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yellow dots all the way around the bottom. And then we're going to make sure that it's really, really good and dry. And we're going to apply wax and do our last coat. And then glue it on our board. Okay. Wow. Holy cow. Ready? Let's close all these up. The longer you leave your jars out, the quicker they will dry up. Now, it's not going to be an immediate dry, but it will, like, I would never recommend to leave your jars open, like, overnight. Okay, just get in the habit of closing them up. Let me put this over here because we have quite the mess. We have stuff everywhere. All right, let me make sure this part's dry. So, I'm excited to see how this looks. Make sure that if you have any thick spots of paste, that you make sure it's really dry before you go and apply your wax. Because when you apply your wax, you're using you're smoothing it on. What is the word, y'all? Spreading it around, and you don't want that paste to smear. Okay? So let's do this. Let's grab our wax applicator and just apply the wax all over, because we're going to be laying our transfer down and we don't want it to peel it up. Hi, Jackson. You came home from school to see Mom? Yeah? Are you gonna go say hi to all my friends?
Hi.
That's all you get? Like a hi?
Hi.
Like, hey guys.
Hi, guys.
What does Mom say?
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all, hey.
Do you have something to tell these people?
I did a living history museum today.
No.
Oh, thank you for the Apex donations.
For those of you that donated to their fundraiser, thank you so much.
Very helpful.
Very helpful, yes. You get your snack so that we can get you ready for your stuff tonight and go?
Are you using the computer?
Yeah. Do you need it?
I need to print something.
Okay, give me a second. I'm almost done.
Okay.
Love you, bud.
Love you.
Y'all, that is the kid. It could be 90 degrees outside, and he'll be wearing a sweatshirt. Okay, so here's what I did. I lined it up, fuzzed my transfer, lined it up. Now we're going to take our black velvet and, yeah, joke, Michelle. And we're going to see what happens, how this turns out. I just got that all over me. Okay, y'all ready for this? Press your paste through the transfer all over. Make sure you get it nice and coated. Like, don't leave all the excess on there, though. You want to remove as much as you can. But don't try and, like, scrape it off, because then it may dry quickly. And then it's going to peel up, dry in your silk screen, and it will not stay on the butterfly. Okay? All right, all the excess back into the jar. Oh my gosh. Hot dog, y'all. This is gorgeous. Look at that. Etsy, Janet, this is from Etsy. Y'all, what do you think? Holy cow. That is very pretty. I love that. These colors bring me joy. All right, so I just want to, yes, that's great. That's perfect. Very simple. It's not simple. It's easy. what am I trying to say? It's a more advanced technique, but it's not hard. It just takes a while. Lisa Frank. Oh my gosh, Denise. Yes. I used to have so much of Lisa Frank stuff. This was so fun. I think it's beautiful. All right, so now all I want to do with this, and I thought I was going to end up sanding this a little bit, but I don't think I want to. Like, I want this to be just, like, very, I don't even know the word I'm trying to think of. I don't know. Just go along with me, okay? It was great, Jamie. Thank you so much. I'm just going to grab my, what do we call this again? Stick Fast. Stick Fast glue. And we're just going to lay this like right in the center-ish of this. Trying to make it somewhat straight, right? And then I'm just going to take it, let me just push it down so it stays. Simple but elegant. Thanks, Denise. Yes. Hi, Barbara. It was great. It was a great time. We had a great time. Okay, so now that that is done, y'all, what I'm going to do is I just have this stand. Let me scoot this forward. I just have this stand that I use for my palette signs. And I'm just going to simply put it in there. And you could add a bow to it if you want, or you could just leave it, I don't know, simple but elegant. So that is the club transfer that we did that with. You can get these butterfly cutouts on Etsy. So tell me what you think, y'all. I think it's super cute. Y'all have a great one. We are going to go to the school now for a presentation. All right. Okay, friends. Have a great evening. We'll see you next time. Bye.